And these days there is a new thing. I won't say new thing, but yeah, it's just not how traditionally salespeople work. Is LinkedIn outreach and social selling. Right? So, how
Right.
is your process? How does your process look like?
I'll add another channel to this, that is community.
Yeah.
So I reach out
Hmm.
to people through Slack communities, sometimes through WhatsApp communities. I love LinkedIn. I have booked most of my meetings through LinkedIn. Maybe
Hmm.
because I'm building a personal brand, that is a plus point for me. But if you talk about, like, I use all the channels for outbound. I feel you should use all the channels. Even if you can use SMS, do that because it's very hard to get hold of your prospects. And if you don't use all the channel that is there at your end, you will be at loss. But yeah, again, you should make sure that you're not spamming your prospects, and those all those channels should have a meaning to it. Like your email, the way you're reaching out to prospects on email should be different from LinkedIn DM, should be different from cold call. And you
Yeah.
should know that, okay, my primary channel can be email or cold call, but LinkedIn, Slack communities are like channels that is helping me to nudge these prospects and say, hey, I am there prospecting you, or maybe I've sent you an email, can you just look into it, something like that. So there should be
Yeah.
two or one or two primary channel, and rest of the channels can be there to assist you, basically.
Got it, got it. So now let's go to the channels itself, right? We'll go one by one. There is email, then there's cold call, then there is LinkedIn outreach and other community
Yeah.
outreach, right? So first is, how do you craft compelling emails
Mhm.
for your prospect? I'm sure there is personalization, right? Everybody knows that. But what do you add to it as a very successful salesperson?
Yeah. So before writing an email, I want to think from the point of my prospect that for me, it's like one email. For that
Hmm.
prospect, like one of that thousand emails, right?
Yeah.
So I want to be very the point, short, talking about why I'm reaching out, and maybe if I can write the email on like on a basic 50 to 60 words, very simple English, no jargon words. Even though I know that that person may understand the jargon words, but understand they are not reading your email. They're just skimming through all this email that you're writing. So that is my first mindset. Now my framework, it's a pretty famous framework. I guess you have heard about this framework. It is there on LinkedIn. I learned this from the founder of Lavender. That his name is Will Alred. So the framework
Yeah.
looks something like this: observation, problem tied to the observation, solution
Hmm.
that you're offering, then interest-based CTA. Just four steps. That's it. So observation is again a triggering event, like why I'm
Yeah.
reaching out to this account.
Yeah.
Then a
Yeah.
problem maybe what happens when someone, let's suppose the triggering event is hiring HDRs. So what
Hmm.
happens in a company, or what a company faces problem when they start looking for a HDR hiring? They want to ramp their HDR, they want their HDR to get high intent accounts. So these are problems they seek into, like they fell into, and they want to seek their answers. So that is the problem tied to the observation. And solution is like how Six Sense can help there. Maybe provide one or two value proof, or maybe one or two social proofs to build credibility. And then interest-based CTA. Now, what is an interest-based CTA? It's like
Hmm.
not asking for a time. Like asking for a time is like proposing someone for marriage on a first date. Don't do
Yeah.
that. So asking for like interest-based CTA is like, is
That
it
is a
worth your
great analogy. Seems
right?
very relatable.
Yeah. So one of my favorite right now working CTA is, can I send you a 1 minute video? Like it's a very easy yes or no. Send me. If I like it, I'll move forward. If I don't like it, I'll say no to you. And for me, it is very
Hmm.
easy to figure out who is this prospect giving me replies and all those stuff. So right now I use this CTA call. Can I show you a 1 minute video? How can we solve XYZ? Or can I show you a one minute video how Six Sense can do this for you? And yeah,
It's
this actually helps.
basically building relationships, right? Yeah.
Yeah, starting the conversation. And also on your first email, it's very important that your email domain health doesn't go at risk. So getting more
Hmm.
replies on your first email, it actually helps your domain health ultimately, which will help your deliverability and all the stuff.
Right. Absolutely. So what we have seen in general is that the personalization is, oh, I observed you are an SDR at Six
That's
Sense.
that's like
So
such a low effort personalization. Like I observe that you are like senior sales leader at XY. I mean, what kind of personalization? Like, you should put some thoughts on yours. Like, working as a senior leader at this company, I feel you might be facing. It's something that you should provide your point of view. And
Yeah.
I have got this kind of personalization. I see that you're a senior BDR at Six Sense. I'm also a senior BDR at XYZ. What is this?
Cool, cool.